Hello and welcome back to another review where today's model is the Bachmann Class 45 in the BR Blue livery. This model is very detailed, so let's get into the review. So here we have it then, the Bachmann Class 45 in the BR Blue livery. I actually forgot to mention in the intro that I am using new camera equipment today, so sorry if this video seems a bit out of focus or audio is a bit weird. So anyway, let's get into the detail. So obviously the Class 45, if you know it, I didn't have much going for it in real life. Basically just these grills which are nicely detailed. You can actually see the little support structures behind there. Unfortunately they're only moulded onto the body and they're not etched, so that's a shame really, because that would have really added some value to this loco. But anyway, we don't care about that anymore. It has separately fitted handrails on either end. They're painted white, look very nice. Very nice weathered actually. I've seen just a few weathered examples of these. Obviously got the British Rail logo on either side, as either cab end as well. Around the grille, you got the Royal Fusilier nameplate. This loco's number is 45046, which actually operated in the East Midlands, I think. Yes, I think they all did, to be honest. Anyway, let's continue. So you got nice riveted detail. There's this patch. I'm guessing that's a cover for something. You've also got this what seems to be a door just here. You've also got what looks to be foldable steps or something to get onto the roof. Moving down to the bogies, you've got very nice moulded double leaf spring suspension. I think these are. I think the double leaf. Don't know the difference between a single leaf and a double leaf. But anyway, yep, they've got the stacks of metal, I want to call that, and then the springs. Axle boxes doesn't have BR Timken on them. It's still something that annoys me about this loco. On this third axle here, you've actually got a speedo cable. This is one of my favourite detailing pieces of the Class 45. It follows up from the axle to the top of the bogie, and it doesn't just disappear, doesn't just end. It actually has a little circular connecting piece which will then run to either end of the cab. On either end of the bogie, you've got sandboxes which have very fine scale pipes on either end. They're just under there, so if you're handling Class 45 around its pony wheels, I will be careful about them. Underneath the cab door, you've got steps. They come pre-fitted, unlike some earlier Bachmann models. Cab door itself, very nicely moulded. Handle is painted but is moulded on, not separately fitted. Glazed windows on either end of this loco. One of my favourite glazed windows of any model actually. They look very nice. You can just about see the roof. This is a 45/0, so that means it's steam heated, not electric. So it's still got all of its cooling and stuff. So yeah, that's really it for that side. Oh yeah, you've also got the fuel tanks just there and there. Very nice. Very nicely moulded. Right, moving on to the other side of the model. Well, a bit more things to talk about on the other side of the model, but not much. Just a few extra things. So here we have the other side of the model. Once again, 45046, but instead the nameplate is next to the number. You got the plate that just tells you all of the information about the loco really. Grills on either end, so forgot to mention that. Same on the other side, these grills at either end, once again moulded. Got the moulded grills again along here and here. More rivets and door action going on, steps as well. Double glazed windows as well. You can just about see the exhaust at the top there. I'll move on to the roof in a minute. On either end, on both sides of the loco, you got the lamp irons, very nicely moulded onto this. I think they're actually separately fitted from the fixture. So moving down to the bogies, once again double leaf spring, pre-fitted steps, the sandboxes with very fine scale pipes. On this side fuel tank, you've actually got some pipe work which is very sturdy, so you don't really have to be careful about that. No, I could just press it in, but still do be careful about that if you want to keep this model in pristine condition. That's really it for the sides. Once again, as I said, not much going for it. So let's move on to the front. Is it focused? Yes, it is. Anyway, so on the front, this is a sealed beam class 45, meaning that it doesn't have head codes or anything. It's just got these two headlights, which are LEDs. Same with the tail lights. So you got some grab irons just there and there. Glazed windows for the cab with grey windscreen wipers. Very, very nice detail. Same for the other side. Really, nothing different, to be honest. Moving on to the top of the loco. So here we have it then, top of the loco. So I have to hold it like this, doing this in one take. Here you've got the fan. It's had to be taken out because it's actually a sound fitted model. So it's got the, I think it's 21mm tray speaker in there. As I said, you got the cooling equipment for the steam heating. Got more indentations, rivet detail along both cab ends, and then around here you got very nice raised pieces, I guess. Yes, raised pieces, my favourite. Yeah, I don't really know much about the Class 45 except for it's powered by a Sulzer engine. So yeah, that's really it for the Class 45. Not much going off for it. So, as per usual, it's time to move on to the decoder functions of this locomotive. So let's do that now. So here we have the Bachmann Class 45 on the track. So, the decoder is quite similar to other Bachmann features, but I'm still going to go through them. So let's start with, I'm going to go through the entire list. So let's start with function 0, which turns on the directional lights. There we go, there's the reds, and there's the whites, headlights. Right, so function 1 is the warm start, yes. But if you press it twice, which is on then off on my Hornby controller, fuel pump on but failed engine start, and then if you press on, off, on, it's fuel pump on, cold engine start. So let's do just a warm start. So it doesn't take long for the Bachmann Class 45 to actually fire up, just a few seconds actually. So it's quite a nice loco to just get out quickly if you don't want to mess around with the horns. Function 2 is its brake key, which just turns on the brake. Fully it won't move at all. Function 3 is the horn, which will play until you've unlatched function 3. Function 4 is a two-tone horn, sounding very nice. Function 5 is drive hold. I don't know what that's done. Did absolutely nothing. Function 6 is coasting. Function 7 is coupling up and brake pipe connect. So function 7. And function 8 is uncoupling and brake disconnect and vac destroyed. That's function 8. Function 9 is flange squeal. Which doesn't want to play. Function 10 is an air dump. Might help if I... There we go, there's the air dump. Function 11 is the Spirax valve. Don't know what that does. Function 12, personally my favourite, is the guard's whistle, which is when you turn the function on, then the driver's response when you turn it off. So this plays a two-tone horn. Okay. Function 13 is auxiliary 1, which I'm guessing you can mess around with CVs to put whatever you want. Function 14 is auto and couple cycle. Unfortunately can't do that because I don't have any auto couplings equipment. 15 is the driver doors open, so then close. There you go, you can just about hear that. 16 is AWS bell. Very quiet. Then sorry, that was AWS horn, then 17 is the AWS bell. Then 18 is windscreen wipers. Very interesting. Then 19 is mute. So, that's all of the functions of the Bachmann Class 45. Let's give this thing a bit of power and move on to some running shots. So now it is time for my usual box rant. So here we have the box, its usual Bachmann packaging, that blue and red packaging that you can trust. So yeah, it's standard, says sound fitted in the top right corner there, Class 45 there, Bachmann branch line logo there, website, scale, and then we have other things such as the box inside. So let's get the sleeve off, because it is actually a sleeve that just comes off like that. So box, actual packaging, it's the standard ice cube blue box, nothing on the back. So yeah, let's get the ice cube out. Come on, about this. Right, so here we have the ice cube, pretty standard ice cube, does the job, very sturdy, has a plastic, oh dear, plastic sleeve that just slides off like that, just a clear, I think it's PVC, sleeve, yeah. So, here we have the actual ice cube itself, just opens like a normal ice cube. In here you've got the blanking chip and the fan, and I think there's some little pipes in there too. In here you've actually got the nameplates with the backboards, which are very lovely. I don't really fancy attaching them. I'm using a man for detail, but don't really bother with etching nameplates. So yep, really it for that. So let me just show you the sound thing. If I can focus, there we go. Hopefully you can read that. So here we have it on the. Let me just quickly. So there you have all of your functions, yes, all of the functions that I did earlier. That is decoder information. It's a ESU 21 MTC Locksound V5 DCC. It's been automatically, it's got the standard, which is CV1 address 03. I programmed it to 45. It's got speed steps 28 out of 128. From notch 7 it takes my 45 to stop an entire lap around my layout, which is about 5 foot by 8 foot. The whole table is. Just tells you more about the best running results and loco brake, drive hold, and all that. That's really it for that. I think that's really it for the box. Not really a fantastic box, but it does the job. Favourite box of the year has to be the APTs. Lots to talk about there. So yeah. Now it's time to move on to what's coming in 2023. I've just said I'm now going to talk about what's coming in 2023, then I'll be giving my verdict on the Class 45. So thank you all so much for an amazing year. I've kept making videos. It's been about a year now since I uploaded the Class 20 review, which was the first one that I did. It was around December 19th I did that. Obviously that did quite well, and then I just kept going. Obviously the APT review did absolutely fantastically. I think it's almost got about 500 views now. Yeah, I think so. So what's coming in 2023? So this review is one of my final videos of 2022. It could be the final, but I'm waiting on a Class 92 from a Cura scale. It is 92042 in the Deutschbahn Schanke Red. So it depends when that gets here, and it depends when I can get it all edited, trimmed and all that. When I actually record as well. So yeah, this could be the final video of 2022. What's coming in 2023 then? I think in January it will be the Cura scale Class 37 and the Cura scale Mark 5s. Definitely the Cura scale Mark 5s, but I'm just a bit unsure about the Cura scale Class 37 because that's been pushed back significantly over the past few years, so I don't know when I'm getting that. The 37 that I've ordered is 37608 Andromeda, which is a stroke 637 with the Y-pack clusters, and sound fitted. What else does it have? It's rail operations route livery, or was it Euro Phoenix? The Mark 5s is the Trans-Pennine Express pack. I think it's pack 1. I'd like to say it's pack 1. Don't know the difference between pack 1 and pack 2, but yeah, they're coming. I think they're due pretty soon, December 19th I think it said that they were meant to be landing here. So yeah, that's what's coming in January. February I'll do a review on the Rivarossi Big Boy, which now I've got that DC shelf set up, that's all ready to run, and I can actually do a review on the Rivarossi Big Boy. What else? Joining the Big Boy in February will be a review on the Atlas GP7 in the MKT Red. Followed in March will be the Bachmann Class 57 in DRS, original DRS compass livery. Followed by that will be a pair of Bachmann Class 55 being reviewed, which are 55001s at Paddy and 55 D9007 Pinzer. Followed by that will be a review on the Bachmann Mark 2F DBSO. I've already done the 37, so there's no point doing that again, but I will do a review on the DBSO. After that it will be the Bachmann Class 90's turn in Freightliner livery. After that it'll probably be the Rail Track Class 156, so I'm just trying to gonna get everything that I have done next year. What else? Oh, after that it'll be a review on the Bachmann 4MT tank engine. After the 4MT it'll probably be most likely followed by the Kato-9, going back to America again. After the Dash 9 it will be the Hornby new measurement train, which is here. All nicely got his coaches, all correct stock on that. After that will be the Hornby Class 153. Yes, the 153. I will be doing a review on the 121 at some point, but Dapol haven't really thought their mechanism through, and it's plastic on metal basically, and it's just eaten through, and that does not run anymore. What a shame. I think that's most things for 2023 really. So anyway, my final verdict on the Bachmann Class 45. So then, I think the detail is amazing. It's just a shame it doesn't have cab lights or sufficient cab detail. It's just moulding, basic stuff like the throttle, brake, AWS bell. There's no decals inside, so yeah. But the exterior looks fantastic, and I think it's really great. It's got a 5-pulse double flywheel motor. Obviously the sound I think is absolutely fantastic, as expected from ESU. For the price that I paid, which was about £212, I think that was an absolute steal for this locomotive. I've been using it ever since I got it in about August. Yeah, August, so it's been run around a bit. So, if you're thinking about Class 45, depending on what you get, because Hellion have actually done their 45s now, which are stroke 145s, which means they're electric heated. Seal Beam, they also do the ones where they have the high-vis light in between the main headlight. So if you're thinking about a steam heated one, which is a stroke 0, I'll definitely go with the Bachmann one. Because DC fitted, they're around £212, as I said. That's from Revs Sheffield, so one of the large retailers in the UK. Then DC, just DC ones are about £135, so around the same price as a Dapple Class 68 really. So based on that, I would say, yeah, get one. They're fantastic. Even if the 45 is not your area, I would say just get one for rail tours or something. There's absolutely fantastic little loco. Well, not little, they're massive. Fantastic locos from Bachmann. One of my favourite diesel from Bachmann actually. So yes, I would definitely get one, or definitely consider one for the future. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.